Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is your Tennis Now news update. The one-handed backhand, a rare jewel in the tennis treasure chest. There's not another shot in the sport that wows us quite like the one-hander does. In fact, some of the greatest champions of all time made their mark with the one-handed backhand. Think Don Budge, Billie Jean King, Rod Laver, Martina Navratilova, Pete Sampras. Well, today we're going to pay tribute to the wondrous one-handers in the modern game with our top 5 one-handed backhands on the ATP Tour. So here goes. We start with a man who hit a two-hander as a junior, but then found his way to the one-hander. It's team time. We're talking Dominic Thiem, who can astound even when the ball is behind him. Dominic can even outduel Richard Gasquet in a backhand battle. Germany has a history of great one-handers, including Boris Becker, Steffi Graf, Tommy Haas. And then there's Philipp Kohlschreiber, continuing the tradition of excellence.
Stays low, skidding, and that's just sick.
Why hit a forehand when you can produce mesmerizing plays like this? Up next, they're good buddies, former doubles partners, and they're frequent practice partners. We're talking about Roger Federer and Tommy Haas, who tie in 4th place on our list. Tommy sat down with us at Tennis Now to explain exactly how his one-hander was born and why he sometimes wishes he had a two-hander.
Kind of play with the one-handed backhand at a young age, and then when I was young, everybody was always so in awe that a little boy like me could hit such a nice one-handed backhand. So I kind of regret maybe not starting off with 2 hands, because I think that would have taken a lot of pressure off my arm, especially when you're young and you love to play and you're...
We're glad Tommy listened to his dad, because he has given us one-handed magic like this. Okay, for a reminder of what the maestro can do, here's a double shot of Roger's one-handed beauty.
Oh, what a shot! Oh, yes.
And we cannot resist some of Roger's greatest hits. Take a look. Coming in at number 3 is somebody who has dropped in the rankings over the last few years due to some injuries and inactivity. But Nicolas Mahut's one-handed bomb of a backhand still ranks very high on our list. Even on the full stretch, Nicolas can find the line. And his down-the-line drive remains one of the best in the game. Combine exquisite shot-making with a dose of French flair, and you have Richard Gasquet's brilliant backhand. Our number 2 one-handed backhand belongs to Richard, who bolted this backhand down the line at Wimbledon.
Allez, passe. Oui, on l'a senti venir celui-ci.
Then in Paris, Gasquet drilled this one-hander, dismissing Andy Murray's serve. And against Rafa in the US Open semifinals, Gasquet gave us this.
Gasquet, just watch as he hits this big backhand. Nadal trying to throw up the deep lob, but it just...
Gotta love it. Okay, now we've reached the top of the list. The singular sensation of the single-handed backhand is the one, the only, Stan Wawrinka, whose one-hander is a multifaceted weapon.
Oh, that's a little piece of...
He can turn his shoulders to drill the ball with depth and pace, or cut under the ball for the perfect slice. Here's Stan during his run to the 2014 Australian Open title.
Oh là là! Oh là là! Oh là!
Nobody cracks the one-hander down the line quite like Stan the Man. And for one of the greatest shots in French Open history, Stan smacked his signature shot around the net post, defeating Novak Djokovic to win the 2015 Roland Garros title. Everybody remembers that one. That's our list. Let us know what you think. I'm Grace Carter. See you next time here on Tennis Now.